Hello, GDC. I'm so glad to meet you. I'm Arya Choi from WEMADE from South Korea. It's very nice to be here. In my session, we will be discussing changes in the use of NFT in games. Also, I'm going to introduce various examples of how NFTs are being utilized in the gaming industry. I'm honored, very excited to be speaking about this topic at GDC. So I hope this session will spread some light on the use of NFT in gaming. Mm, I've been working in the game industry for 7 years as a business manager. After joining WeMade, I met the blockchain for the first time, and I found myself enjoying the work. So now I'm currently working in the NFT business team from the platform business department. Um, Actually, my team leader was supposed to be here where I stand right now, but he got a positive result from the COVID-19 test. So this is what happened to me. Thanks to the virus, I could have a chance to come to San Francisco, especially GDC. Today's topic is divided into three main parts. First, we will look at the previous trend where NFTs were essential for gaming. Second, we will examine the current trend of NFTs, focusing on our experience with NFT at WeMade. Finally, we will take a look at the expected trend for NFTs in near future. NFT is keyword that is currently receiving a lot of attention. It was selected as the word of the year in 2021 by the Collins English Dictionary. And I recently found an article that said the New York Stock Exchange is preparing an NFT market. NFTs are being used in many different ways, and I'm sure that a lot of you have already heard the term. To prepare for this session, I looked through GDC pre-survey called the state of the game industry in 2022. It was very nice to see a question about NFT, but I found that the result said 70% of people are not interested in NFTs. I'm actually very nervous that crypto and NFTs haven't received much interest, interest and attention in here. All right. So now 70% of you guys, please be ready for falling in love with NFT. Let's see how to NFT met game industry at the first time. Before we look into the first trend, let's see what NFT is. I'm sure that you've heard Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are cryptocurrency or asset, which have conducted by the decentralized rules and transferable. We call this coin or fungible token. Then, what is NFT? NFT is non-fungible token. As the term suggests, it is token but non-fungible. Each NFT contains its uniqueness, so is distinguishable. The first characteristic, non-fungible, can be substituted with unique, distinguishable, and something that cannot be added or subtracted. The second one, token, includes features such as verification, being movable, and tradable. So NFT is an asset that can be individually divided and can move in and out of a game within the chain. Based on this nature, NFT are being used in interesting ways in games. The classic structure for using NFT in games is to use NFT as essential characters for game use. It can be said that this method focuses on non-fungibility. Among the characteristics of NFTs, users can purchase NFTs with unique characteristics from the NFT market and use that NFT in the game in order to enjoy content such as breeding. You can also create a whole new NFT by breeding your own NFT. And you can so earn a profit by selling the NFTs back to the market. This is very intuitive play to earn NFT use. CryptoKitty and Axie Infinity are prime example of these structures. In CryptoKitties, users create new kitty for generation by using the characteristic of their kitty NFT. In Axie Infinity, they form a three-monster team with their axes in order to fight monster and earn token as a reward. In this system, NFT is an essential asset to start the game. Also, the more NFT you have, the more advantageous it is. This is because you can create diversified kitties and they help you to be ready for a different type of battle. So, the traditional business structure of NFT forces users to possess NFT and subconsciously read them to have more NFT promote the value of NFT. Okay, then let's look at the current trend of NFT with WEMADE. Now let's take a look at the latest trend. Most NFT game projects these days don't force you to hold NFTs at the start of the game. Some even get NFT while playing free-to-play games. These games usually provide function to convert the game core asset into NFTs and allow those NFTs to be sold in markets outside of the game. Some users can start the game without an NFT and sell the item acquired in the game as NFTs to the market. NFT market is not market for a certain game, but a public market where you can freely trade blockchain-based NFT. The market exists outside of the game, so game item can be cashed out more easily. Market users can encounter attractive game item in the market, learn about the game and buy them. Eventually, can start the game with that NFT. Users can enjoy the exchange of game item as content in various roles. For example, farming, buying, and trading using NFT as the medium. In this system, external markets are more actively used, and various sale methods such as auction are utilized depending on the game and NFT item. This is very attractive for both game users and development companies. In Mirror, our flagship MMORPG game, Game characters are core assets that can be converted into NFTs. Not all characters can be converted to NFTs. However, and only characters that have grown to a certain extent can be converted into NFTs. The standard level is 60 with a power score over 100,000. A character that has been converted to an NFT has all of the character's information at the time of conversion and becomes temporarily unavailable in game. Characters in the form of NFT cards are traded in the Remix NFT market that are provided outside the game, and the price is determined according to market supply and demand. You can have a richer gaming experience by selling your own hour list to the market and buying a sorcerer with a similar price or performance. Crypt Tornado is our ideal dungeon RPG game. In this game, equipment is the core asset that transforms into an NFT. You can switch the equipment above a certain level to NFT using a token called Tornado. And the converted NFT can be traded in the Remix NFT market. As I said earlier, using various sales methods in the market is the way of NFT games these days. Cryptornado also made a limited number of high-performance equipment to sell as NFT through our Remix NFT auction. Right one is this screenshot of the Remix auction page. Here is an example of Galaxy Tornado. Galaxy Tornado is a social casual game that combines slot with territorial battles. This game also made and sold NFTs, but in a very unique way. First of all, the target of NFT were not equipment or characters, but a premium membership. It is a byproduct that makes game more convenient and increases the effectiveness of rewards. For example, it includes a function like increasing the player energy, gold bonus in case of attack, auto spin, and etc. The sales method was also unique. They pre-sold limited number of NFT by auction before the game opened. In this case, NFT sales were used as part of pre-marketing the game. Next, we have Rise of Stars, aka ROS. ROS took a lot of the methods used for general NFT project for their game. For example, the most well-known projects are PFP projects, such as CryptoPunk and Boat at Yacht Club. In this project, they create a single face style, create multiple parts with different eye, face shape, and hairstyle, and combine them to create multiple different NFT profiles. The rarer the parts, the higher the rarity of the NFT. The NFTs create in this manner and distributed to the project participants. So the initial sale and the buyer receive a randomly combined profile NFT without a choice. ROS actively utilize this profile NFT method in their game and design the worship carrier, the core asset of the game, as an NFT. And then randomly combine its characteristics of worship carrier and those packages turn into the lucky box. The worship carriers could be used as the core asset for acquiring a game item and playing the game. ROS NFT sales were also conducted before the game launching. This can also be viewed as a kind of pre-order for the game. We actually didn't expect a lot, but it was interesting for us to experience a successful pre-sale case of ROS. And we were able to realize the amazing potential of NFT again. Let's go over the number from WEMADE game NFT cases. All NFT trades are conducted in WeMix NFT market or NFT auction service using WeMix token as the key currency. First of all, Metaphor character NFT trade started in December 2021 and have continued ever since. The daily trading volume is over 50,000 WeMix, and the average price per NFT is around 200 WeMix. The all-time high trading price was 55,000 WeMix. The market price of WeMix fluctuating, but typically it is easy to calculate the sale price by multiplying WeMix, which is around $5. $5. The membership of the Galaxy Tornado NFT sale was held in last December. A total of 20 identical membership were all auctioned off. The average winning bid was 360 WeMix, which was about $3,000 at the time of sale. The highest bid was recorded as 434 WeMix. Tornado equipment NFT sale began in July 2021. The daily trading volume is about 442 WeMix. In an auction held in October last year, all 12 items were sold and the highest bid was 105 WeMix. Last but not least, NFT sales of ROS were the most recent case, as they took price in January and February of this year. In this first sale in January, 756 NFTs were sold out within 5 minutes. And in the second sales in February, 748 NFTs were sold out in a minute. The total sales amount was about 40,000 WeMix, which is more than 200,000 US dollar, based on the converted price at the time of sale. The next is how we think of the next attractive trend. As we have seen, early gaming NFT emphasized non-fungibility. Based on its unique characteristics, it has been used for character reading and admission tickets. The current trend seem to have a little more emphasis on token, with a focus on the ability to make a transaction outside of the game, whereas games assets are created and utilized as NFTs. Various sales methods such as NFT wrapping, unwrapping, auction, and pre-sale are widely used. So, what will be the future trend of NFT? Perhaps it will evolve into a more sophisticated use of both characteristics that make up the term NFT. I would like to anticipate two systems. The first, the first system is multi-use of NFTs. NFTs derived from one game can be used in other games as well. In addition, some games may be derived from specific game NFTs. As a result, the way you use the game become more diverse. Let's take an example. Game A is an original action game, and Game B is a simulation game. Driver from Game A's NFTs. Some users use Action Game A to acquire soul items and sell them on the market in the form of NFTs. Another user use Simulation Game B by purchase the NFT from the market. The NFT is the player weapon in Action Game A, which must be unwrapped in order to be used. In Game B, NFTs can be used without unwrapping, and instead they can be staked to positively impact simulation results. You can see the unwrapped NFT itself in Game B because it is the booster rather than weapon in the Game B to result in better simulation. In this way, one NFT can be expected to utilized in various ways across different games. These systems are already starting to appear. In Metaphor, we have Mirage. Mirage is Metaphor first multiverse and is the first game to utilize NFT characters created in Metaphor. In addition, Mirage is an independent game that share the same economic structure as Metaphor, but with different rules in place. Users can convert Metaphor characters to NFTs and use them in Mirage. Previously, the NFT market was the only place where you could see the converted NFT. But now, you can use the character NFT from Metaphor in Mirage. By staking Mirage character, you can acquire resources and compete with other users through a kind of simulation game. So, the value of Metaphor character NFT never die by using them in various areas other than the game itself. The second expected direction of NFT utilization in games is the combination with DeFi. DeFi has been used for a long time to invest in virtual assets in the crypto field. The basic concept is to deposit your virtual asset in a specific pool and receive asset interest rate in that pool. It is also possible to stake your own asset and lend other asset. I expect service that apply this DeFi structure to NFTs will also come out. In this service, NFTs and FTs can cross-utilize each other. For example, you can deposit your Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT into the service and borrow a Metaphor character. Or since the price of BAYC is high, you can borrow Metaphor characters and receive additional remixes interest. In the structure, the asset obtained while using the game become NFTs, and other asset can be used by using the asset as collateral. Have you ever experienced this before? A few years ago, I played a game called World of Warcraft, and I really spent a lot of time and effort trying to catch Rich King. After that, I stopped playing the game. Now that I think about it, it's pretty sad that my characters and equipment obtained by pouring my thousands of time and efforts are now useless. They are limited and still stuck in the game. What what if you can convert your equipment or characters into NFT? Or can use your NFT Knight character to exchange for the characters in other games? What if I can use my characters to help starting another game or to cash out its value? Then would it be happier for gamer like me? I personally can't wait to make it real, so that we can use the asset and experience of the previous game to use on other game as well. I guess it's time to wrap up. Thank you for listening to my session on NFT in games. Um, Last but not least, WeMade is continuously looking for global partners or onboarding to the WeMix platform, and of course, NFT collaborations. Any game or NFT collaboration is always welcome. So if you have a good item or idea to develop with WeMade, please contact us. Then I am up the Golden Gate to enjoy San Francisco to take care. Thank you.
We will now be having Q&A session. So if you have any questions, please step up to the mic podium and we will take your questions.
So with Mirror 4 and Mirage and the use of multiverse NFTs with characters, how do you handle the experience that's carried from the first to the next game? Does a certain person have a character at max level in Mirror 4 and that has them miss out on early game content in Mirage for that fact?
To rephrase your question, your question is how does the experience go from Mirage to Mirror 4, right?
Right.
미르포의 NFT가 미라지로 가는데 그 경험을 어떻게 가질 수 있는지 진짜 그 경험치를 아니 이거는 캐릭터가 랩핑이 돼가지고 이 캐릭터가 가지고 있는 거는 NFT의 본 속성이 돼요. 그래서 이거를 스테이키 비라를 통하면은 거기에 대해 이제 그걸 통해서 다른 게임을 할 수 있고 그거고 이 고유의 NFT는 들어가서.
So to clarify, when they're exchange, it's the NFT that's exchanging. So from Mirror 4 to go to Mirage, the NFT is just getting staked out to the other game. So it has nothing to do with the game experience. It's just the let's say if like in Mirror 4 you have a really strong sword, you just change that, stake it out to a different piece that you can use for the experience in Mirage. Does that answer your question?
So it's like using a Mirror 4 item as collateral for a similar item in Mirage?
So Mirage is actually a staking service. It's not like a game. So I think that's where the confusion came from. So Mirage is a staking service, and Mirror 4, if you have a NFT from there, you use Mirage to stake it, use Mirage to stake. And then you can use that to use that to convert it into a different item for a different game or whatnot.
Okay, yeah.
Does that answer your question? But she also said that if you want more information, you can contact her directly. She'll give you her email so that she will find more information for you.
Okay.
If there are no other questions, we will end this session. Thank you for attending. Have a great day.